Hello, Pittsburgh. This is me, your host, L.D.E Edwards, bringing you another episode of the L.D.E Talk, a podcast where we explore fascinating stories, uncover hidden gems, and keep the spirit of adventure alive. Today, we're taking a stroll down memory lane as we revisit some of the beloved formal rides and attractions at Universal Studios and Disney parks. Buckle up for a ride through nostalgia, folks. This is going to be a magical journey. Let's kick things off with Universal Studios Florida. First up, the iconic Confrontation, a classic that wowed audiences before it closed on September 8th, 2002, just to make way for Revenge of the Mummy. For those of you who are lucky enough to experience this ride, let's take a moment to cherish the memories. And don't you worry, King Kong fans, our beloved ape made a smashing return in 2016 with an attraction called Skull Island, Reign of Kong at Islands of Adventure. Next, we have the quirky adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle show, which briefly graced the park in 1992 before being replaced by the Star Toons attraction in 1993. And who could forget the fantastic world of Hanna-Barbera? This world brought classic cartoon characters to life, opening in 1990 but closing in 2002. It was then succeeded by Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast, and later, Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. If you're a fan of Hanna-Barbera, don't you fret. You might still catch some of these iconic classics on streaming services platforms like Hulu, for example. Now let's dive into the water. Well, figuratively, literally, Jaws, the thrilling ride, bid farewell on January 2nd of 2012, alongside the Amity Island-themed area, just to make room for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley. For the younger crowd, or perhaps the young at heart, there was Fievel's Playland, inspired by Don Bluth's An American Tale. Sadly, though, it closed 2 years ago in 2023, just to make way for Shrek's Swamp Meet and Little Ogre's Play area. But don't you worry, pictures and memories of Fievel's Playland are just a search away. Over at Universal's Islands of Adventure, we had the Dynamic Dragon Challenge, 2 intertwining roller coasters with near-miss moments that thrilled riders. The adventure closed in 2017, just to make way for Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Another attraction, Poseidon's Fury, closed 2 years ago in 2023, leaving many fans eagerly awaiting its replacement. Lastly, the Triceratops encounter evolved into the Velocicoaster by 2021, with the Raptor meet and greets nearby. Switching coast to Universal Studios Hollywood, some notable formal attractions include the Land Before Time Adventure, replaced by Aquazone, and Shrek 4D, which is now the DreamWorks Theater. And yes, the beloved E.T. adventure made way for Revenge of the Mummy, especially if you are fans of E.T. the Extraterrestrial, of course. Now, let's head over to Disney parks and explore some formal favorites. First up, Splash Mountain, which was reimaged as Tiana's Bayou Adventure, following a re-theme inspired by The Princess and the Frog. This change was made amidst efforts to address some controversy surrounding Song of the South. But that doesn't mean that there are songs that are still liked, lovable, and remembered by. Then there's another cherished ride, Snow White's Scary Adventures, which is transformed into Snow White's Enchanted Wish at Disneyland, while the one in Walt Disney World replaced its counterpart with Princess Fairy Tale Hall. The Country Bear Jamboree also made goodbye in Disneyland 2001, giving way to the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Over at Animal Kingdom, the quirky It's Tough to Be a Bug recently closed on March 16th of 2025, my dad's birthday, that is, just to make way for Zootopia Better Together. And don't forget, Dinosaur and Dinoland USA are on the way to make room for the Tropical Americas. So catch a ride before it's too late. And if you're so anxious and desperate to save the Aladar Statue, why not start a petition so that way the Aladar Statue could be saved? And that's a wrap for today's journey through time and theme parks. This is L.D.E Edwards signing off. Thanks for tuning in to L.D.E Talk. Until next time, Pittsburgh, remember to cherish the magic of Disney and Universal and keep those memories alive. Till then, catch you soon!